Hello dear students, so now today we would move ahead in the second chapter of class 6th mathematics, that is playing with numbers. So I have some new questions for you today. Question number next is write the SCF of two consecutive numbers. Means you just take any two consecutive numbers and find its SCF. So we would do it by taking an example here. Let's say let 4 consecutive means one after another. Let's say 4 after 4 what comes? 5. Let's say 4 and 5 are two consecutive numbers. Okay, now we have to find out their SCF. What could be the SCF? So for finding out the SCF, again we would be using Euclid division algorithm. Okay, SCF of 4 and 5. So for that we are to divide the greater one by the smaller one. How many times it is divisible? One time. So 1 is the remainder. Again this one would be the divisor. The previous one divisor would become dividend. So how many times it will go? 1 4 ja 4. So answer is how much? 1. The divisor that is dividing completely. So that would be the SCF. So SCF of two consecutive number is what? 1. Okay. So it means what? It means if you are taking any two consecutive integers, you are getting the answer. Means that is the SCF 1. Okay. So that you have to remember every time. Okay. So without solving, you can just straight away you can write the answer 1. Okay. So if you have to find out the SCF of 90 and 91. Let's say you have to find out the SCF of 90 and 91. So 90 and 91 are also the consecutive numbers, isn't it? After 90, 91 comes, isn't it? Yes. So the SCF of these two numbers would be again 1. Okay. So any two consecutive number, let's say you have to find out the SCF of 1000 and 1001. So without solving, you can just straight away you can write the answer 1 because these two are consecutive numbers, isn't it? So that you have to remember always. Okay. Now let's move towards the next question. Okay, where you have to find the true and false statements you have to find. So now you have to tell whether the given statements are true or false. Okay, so the first one is the SCF of two distinct prime numbers is 1. Means you take any two prime numbers, so their SCF is 1. Is it true? Let's check it by example. Let's check it by taking an example. Let's say we have two prime numbers. One is 5 and another one is, let's take any other prime number. Tell me. 11 is prime number? Yes. So let's take these two prime numbers now. 5 and 11. Okay. These are two distinct prime numbers. Now find out their SCF. If you are finding out the SCF of 5 and 11, so it would go 2 times. You have one remainder. Now divide this 5. 1 5 ja 5. Isn't it? So remainder is 0. So SCF is how much? SCF is how much? 1. It means the SCF of two distinct prime number is 1. So we have the example also here. Answer that is 1 here. It means the statement is true. Isn't it? Okay. Now next question. Next question is what? Next question is the SCF of two co-prime number is 1. Co-prime number means the two numbers having the common factor as 1. Two numbers having common factor as 1 is known as co-prime numbers. Okay. Let's say 4 and 5 are also co-prime numbers. Let's say any other like you have this 4 and 9. If you see 4 and 9, these are co-prime numbers. Just tell me whether these are co-prime number or not. Just tell me. Just tell me. How would you tell whether the given numbers are co-prime numbers or not? Two numbers are known as co-prime numbers. Remember this. Two numbers are known as co-prime numbers if they have one as common factor and in between them there should be a composite number. That I have already told to you. Isn't it? So if you are taking any, as I am just, question is what? The SCF of two co-prime number is 1. SCF means common factor. SCF means common factor. So the definition of the co-prime number is what? Two numbers are co-prime if their common factor is 1. So common factor is 1 means SCF is also 1 because SCF is all about the common factors, isn't it? So if you have two prime numbers and their common factor is, let's say we have two prime numbers, you can take any example like like Any example you can take. Like 5 and 7 are co-prime numbers. Yes, they are also co-prime numbers. Okay. How they are co-prime number? Because 5, the factors of 5 are 5 and 1. The factors of 7 are 7 and 1. And common factor is 1. So it means they are co-prime number. And in between them there is a number 6, which is a composite number. Getting it or not? So 5 and 7 are co-prime numbers, isn't it? So two numbers are co-prime if they have 1 as the common factor. So 1 is common factor here. It means SCF is also 1, na? So hence the SCF of two co-prime number is 1. So statement is true, isn't it? Next is the SCF of one even and one odd number is 1. Just take an example. You have just take an example of even and odd number. Let's say 6 is even and 9 is odd, isn't it? 6 is even, 9 is odd. Just take one even and one odd number. Now find out its SCF. If you are dividing this 9 by 6, 6 1 ja 6, 3 is the remainder. Divide 3 2 ja 6. So SCF is how much? SCF is 3, not 1. So the statement was SCF of one even and one odd number is 1. Is it true? No. We are getting 3 here. So the statement is false, isn't it? So keep solving all the statement by taking example. You will be finding out your answer whether the statement is true or false. Okay. The SCF of two consecutive even number is 2. Consecutive even numbers means one after another. Okay. Let's say first even number is 4 and second even number after 4 is what? 6. These are the two consecutive even numbers. Okay. Now whether their SCF is 2 or not, that we have to check. Just fine. 4 1 ja 4. 2 is the remainder. Divide this 4 now. 2 2 ja 4. So that means SCF is how much? 2. It means the statement is true here. Isn't it? Yes. Now next is the SCF of two consecutive odd number is 2. Whether this statement is true or not. Let's check. Two consecutive. First is, if first odd number is 3. Then after 3, what is the next odd number? That is, let's say it is 5. So 3 and 5, these are two consecutive odd numbers. Now find out their SCF. 3 1 ja 3, 2 is the remainder. Divide it by 3, 3 2 1 ja 2, 1 is the remainder. Divide this by 1 2 ja. So how much is the SCF? SCF is 1. Question was, the statement was the SCF of two consecutive odd number is 2. It means this is false statement because we are getting 1 here, isn't it? So this is how you would get the true and false statement. Okay, note it down. And this is the next question. Question is, find the largest number which divides this and this, leaving remainder 6 in each case. Means you have to find out the largest number. Means kind of the highest common factor. Means the greatest common factor, that is GCF also. Both are same. GCF, or whether I call it GCF or SCF. Both are same. Okay. So you have to find out largest. Largest means kind of the greatest common factor you have to find out between these two. Isn't it? Because the factor of these two would divide these numbers exactly or not. The common factor of this and this would divide this and this exactly or not. So the highest common factor would be the largest number or not. Highest means the largest common factor. So the largest common factor of this and this would divide these two numbers exactly or not. Okay. So similarly, again we have to find out the largest number which divide this and this. Okay, we can divide it by taking their SCF, but leaving remainder 6 in each case. If you are dividing that by that largest number to this, you are getting 6 remainder, and you are dividing this also, again you are getting 6 remainder. So what to do? I think we would do here, we would subtract this remainder from both the numbers here. Okay, we would subtract the remainder from both the given number. Okay, now 615 minus 6 would be 609, and 963 minus 6 would be how much? Just subtract it. I think it is 957. I'm sorry, it is 957. Okay, sorry, no, 963. 963. Okay, now if you are subtracting 6 from 963, yes, now you are getting 900, how much? 57, isn't it? 6 3 yes, 957. Okay, so means what to do? If you are to find out the largest number which would divide this and this exactly, then you find out the HCF. Okay, but if it is talking about leaving remainder also, then that one remainder you have to subtract from both the given numbers. That you have to remember. Okay, so now what to do? We would find out the HCF of this and this. Okay, now HCF of 609 and 957. You have two methods. Use the second one, that is the Euclid division algorithm. So by that you would divide this 957 by 609. How many times it would go? 1. 609. What is the remainder? 8 and 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. 248 is the remainder, isn't it? 4. 9 minus 6. Sorry. 9 minus 6 is 3. 348 is the remainder. Now this would be the divisor. This would be the dividend now. 609. How many times it would be divisible? 2 times? No. Only 1 time. 348. 1. 10 minus 4 is 6. Then you have 5 minus 3, that is 2. Again divide 348. How many times it would go? Again 1 time. 261. Isn't it? Yes. What is the remainder? 7. 87 is the remainder. Now divide this. 216. How many times it would go? 2 8 is 16. 3 7 ja 2 7 ja 14. 4 carry 1. 3 7 ja 21. I think it will go to how many times? 2 times. We are doing it correct or not? 8 is the remainder. 4 is here. 3 is here. Divide this 1 times. Then 1 is the remainder. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 3 is 2. It's okay. Divide this 1 time. 8 minus 1 is 7. And 14 minus 6 is 8. 87. Isn't it? Okay. I'm sorry. This is not 216. This is 261. That is why I was thinking. How many times it is used now? 3 times. 3 7 ja 21. 3 8 ja 22 plus 2 26. Complete division. So answer is what? HCF is 87. So this is the required answer. So this is the number which you divide this also and this also, and you would have the remainder 6 in this one case also, 6 in this one case also. You can check it. Okay. So this is how you would solve the given question. Okay. Now the similar question we will be doing ahead in the upcoming lectures. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.